guys, it's Ray at ourvoiceoverguide.com. Hey, back with another tutorial for everyone to enjoy. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying them. Subscriptions have been up. I thank all of you who have been subscribing. So first things first, we had a contest a few weeks ago, and many of you signed up, subscribed, tweeted, Facebooked, MySpaced, all kinds of stuff, and put the link out there, so I appreciate it. But the winner chosen for the Home Recording for Beginners book that you see right here is, drumroll please, this guy right here. It is the official page of Voice's channel, Voice of Brooklyn, and his name is Andrew. So Andrew, there you are. Congratulations. Send me your address in the email that I had sent to you, and I will get this out to you in the next day or two. So congratulations again, and we will have another contest giveaway very, very, very soon. So thanks again to Andrew, and let's move on. What you see right here in front of you is I keep getting requests. Probably a majority of the requests that I get, besides can you do some drops for me, is vocal mixing. Making it so the lead or the instrumental and the lead vocal kind of mix in real nice and smooth, where it doesn't sound overly like a karaoke track, where it's too loud or it's too soft in the music. How do you get that to sit in there just right? A lot of different ways to do it, but here's one quick way to do it, and I'll show you how to do that. I will show you a piece of video real quick in putting this piece together that I did for a little video show for work, and then we'll go ahead and go back to the tutorial. So go ahead and check out the video. This is me kind of recording this piece dry, and then I'll show you kind of the production piece. So take a listen. Hey guys, it's Ray Serengowski. Real quick, you normally don't see me like this, but this is kind of what I do after hours. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't fall. Every smile for the man, you feel it when we touch. I will never, never let you go. Wine like sparkling wine, go and have promise that you save the last day. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him, boy, while we're apart, don't you? Can't you feel it when we touch? Have fun, laughing, sparkling wine, go and have your fun. For me, smile for the man who held your hand beneath the. Okay, so you got a chance to see it dry, done in the studio, and then doing some mixing on that. So what we're going to do here today, and what you see here in front of you, is we have 5 different tracks. We have the lead vocals, we have the mix left and mix right, and then we have the instrumental left and instrumental right. Now one thing, when you're trying to fit the music together where you kind of get that nice equal sound, is play around with the pan button a little bit. This right here, the stereo pan left and right, a lot of people don't use these too much, and this is one way to kind of fit the vocals into the mix a little bit better. And I'll play a little bit of this for you. Here is some of just the instrumental left. So that happens to be my instrumental, but it could be your rap mix, it could be your, piano mix, what have you. So whatever that piece is, your instrumental, your backing track, your beats, if you do something in Fruity Loops or, whatever it happens to be, that's where you'd put, kind of that piece there. Then up here you have your dry vocals. And again, this is not processed. This is just dry in here, centered up, and we'll go ahead and process, do a little tweaking to it later to fit it in the mix a little bit. But here is just the vocal piece.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight.
So, okay. So you heard the dry vocal track there. You've heard the instrumental track. And then the mix left, mixed right. Well, how do you do this? Well, you can take these individually, do your instrumental and your vocals, and go ahead and fit them where they sound kind of smooth together. You know, kind of put them in there where the vocal's not too loud, the instrumental's not too loud. And then what you want to do is pan left, and you can take that, maybe, go, 6 or 7, and then go ahead and mix that down, save that as a file, and then go ahead and do it again and mix right that piece, and that would be kind of your mix down right and left. So what happens, and I'll show you how this kind of comes together, and hopefully you'll be able to hear it over the speaker, and I'll play the final piece towards the end so you can kind of hear the mix and even balance and what this will do for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start the vocals right here, and I'm going to put the instrumental left and right in so you can hear that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the mix right and mix left. Now, this is not adjusting any levels or anything. This is just straight how I brought it to the board, just like this. Hear what you think, and you'll hear it start to come together a little bit where it sounds full and not too much vocal, not too much backing track, and it kind of works out real nice. So let's play this in real time, and then we'll go through and tweak and kind of show you how I would finish this up. Just shy of mixing and mastering down. So this is the mix part and not the master. But here we go. Start off with the just dry vocals.
You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking.
Now we're adding instrumental left and right.
Whose arms you gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me.
Now we'll start adding the mix left and right coming up now.
Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so?
So hopefully you could tell as I started to add those to it, you could hear it become fuller and fuller and putting that whole piece together. And on this end, it sounds great because you can actually really hear the back kind of left and right coming together, and you hear that in stereo bouncing off the monitor speakers. And it's a really, really nice sound. So from here, what you want to do is just go into your mixer panel. From here, if you want to adjust your EQs, you can. Mine, I have mine mixed down prior to getting in here, but if you want to sweeten that up, you can do that as well. But if you have them here, this is where you can start, adjusting certain things. I'm going to just play with this just for a second.
Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me.
All right, so one thing I want to do too, just on here in the lead dry vocal piece, is just play with the vocals real quick and add a little reverb or something on here. Let's hear.
But don't forget who's taking you home.
All right, we're going to go into our effects. Now you can bust this if you want. I'm just for this tutorial real quick. I'm going to show you just putting it right here on this track, the dry track itself. I'll go to my DirectX, waves, or you know what, better yet, I'm going to go to my VST, go to my tried and true ambiance, which we've talked about in other tutorials. And let's just try, let's see how the echo is.
But don't forget who's taking you home.
Ooh, way too much. Let's go into the, let's see, presence.
But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be.
There we go, right there. I'm going to leave that at the echo. I just turned down the attack and release just a little bit and the wet dry mix in there. But I'm happy with that. So again, we will just pull back and we'll play this again right from here, and then I'll just start adding tracks as we go along. So listen to it again. Hopefully you can hear this build.
Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch?
All right, that sounds better. So that's just one way of doing it. Again, you know, play around with this. If you have an instrumental track or a backing track, go ahead and split it up. You know, pan it left, pan it right, two different tracks, put those together so you can kind of hear that in the monitors. You'll hear that, you'll feel that kind of back and forth, side to side. If you mix it right, you'll hear a really, really nice setting of your vocals in there where your vocals don't seem too loud and kind of out of place like a karaoke track, or too buried with the instrumentals that are just pounding away. So especially if you're doing a rap track or something like that where you might have a lot of bass, this is really, really going to help you. So you might want to do a widening as well, maybe double up the tracks and just pan it one way, one track, one on the other, put that in there before you do your overdubs, what have you. So, all right, so another way to fit the vocals correctly into your track, or at least one way to do them, if you're looking to fit those in there so they sound nice and even and smooth. So hope that was helpful to a few of you out there. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do. If we can help you out with any voiceover needs or anything audio related, come check us out at www.ourvoiceoverguide.com. We'll talk to you soon.